For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of earth. He is the master of mankind by the will of the gods, and master of 1,000,000 worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies. He is a rotting carcass, writhing invincibly with power from the dark age of technology. He is the carrion lord of the Imperium, for whom 1,000 souls die every day, for whom blood is drunk and flesh eaten, human blood and human flesh, the stuff of which the Imperium is made. To be a man in such times is to be one amongst untold billions. It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. This is the tale of those times. It is a universe you can live today if you dare, for this is a dark and terrible era where you will find little comfort or hope. If you want to take part in the adventure, then prepare yourself now. Forget the power of technology, science, and common humanity. Forget the promise of progress and understanding. For there is no place amongst the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter, and the laughter of thirsting gods. But the universe is a big place, and whatever happens, you will not be missed. So, yeah, is this a good intro for Tale of Two Idiots? Yes? Okay.
Okay, hi everyone, welcome to this. We're doing an unboxing of this Warhammer 40k Tau Empire set that we have acquired. I'm not familiar with any of the sort of the Warhammer stuff in the slightest. This is all entirely brand new to me. So obviously I will have Kev on standby with us to sort of chip in and sort of talk about all of it. But yeah, so as you can see, it's still cellophane up, so we're yet to begin. I don't know, are there other Greek letter empires, or is it only Tau?
Yeah. No, you see a lot of varying mythology within Games Workshop. They do borrow a lot.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, this is for our Tale of Two Idiots. Of course, I am one of said idiots. You are the other.
Hello.
It kind of is weird for somebody to play tabletop miniature games and never really have played the Warhammer, the 40Ks and stuff, which is why it's something we've delved into. You're doing Tau, I'm doing Chaos Demons, as we've already established. Yeah, get that cellophane off. I've already did a little cut in it up in one of the corners because it's your first time and you don't want to look like a gaffoon like I always do.
Oh, I'm sure I'll still manage that.
Absolutely. So, straight away on the back of the box, before we even look any further, you can actually see what comes in it.
Yep.
In which you get an Ethereal, who's your HQ choice. You get Fire Warriors, which is a core choice, and you get Crisis Battlesuits, which, without looking at my index, I can't really recall, but I'm probably guessing they're going to be like Elites or another core troop, or they're basically cool and gun to me. One quick thing, actually, before we bust it open, because we haven't really discussed it, and I haven't actually asked you, what was it that made you choose the Tau?
I suppose, if I'm completely and utterly honest, it was that they, as a starter set, if I'm going to start painting, it might be one of the easier sets to be painting. There doesn't seem to be a great deal of colour.
So, yeah,
because I have no knowledge about the Warhammer lore. I don't have any sort of real experience of playing the games other than the very, 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 very few games that we've played.
Yes.
So it was purely an aesthetic choice more than anything else, and possibly a rather easy choice in thinking, if I'm going to have to paint something, I don't want something intricate, fiddly, detailed. you're going to tell me I'm incredibly wrong.
No. On a basic level, you're absolutely correct. They have very block colours.
Yeah.
Which means you can base coat them and wash them very, very easily. You can do a lot of the work with sprays and things like that, which is always a really cool thing. The difficulty comes, they're very hard to do things like dry brushing and stuff on, because they have no surface areas.
They have no surface area?
To the extent of maybe, say, like a demon model or like a model with fur and things like that.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of, if you're wanting to do the highlighting stuff on it, a lot of it's what's known as edge highlighting. It's fine detail brush going along all the edges. Yeah. But that's a more advanced skill anyway. So you can get them all to a basic level quickly.
Absolutely.
And then when you're better at painting, you can...
Because I haven't ever painted
This
anything.
is true.
I know we started looking at a character on something.
The Quadrant Overlords.
Yes, which I put together.
Coming back on.
We base sprayed it, and then that's as far as we got. I never actually got, timetabling. We haven't been able to get round to the rest.
Yes, that is it. So yeah, let's get
This is
straight.
going to be an absolute first for me.
Yeah, in terms of it though, while you're opening that box, I'll just get the camera ready for it. When I first got into Games Workshop, I'd played other stuff via the MB stuff. They did Hero Quest and Space Crusade and stuff like that. But I had no knowledge of the lore or anything like that. I also just walked into a Games Workshop and I was taken aback by a particular model, or he was actually the cover of a book.
Yeah.
And I was like, who are these guys? And I took it from there. So that was exactly how I did it, all aesthetic.
Okay. Right.
And from there, I learnt the lore, and there was bits about different races that I was like, oh, I like the aspects of that.
Sure.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to get some of this stuff out.
I was going to say, so obviously, I know somewhat what these things are, but do you want to talk us through what it is that we're looking at?
Absolutely. So, first thing to look at here is this is your ethereal. As you can see, I've been painting as always. Alan has not been painting.
Clean hands.
Calm down, Timmy. I know I'll let you have a sherry, but... So this is the ethereal. This is your HQ character. It comes on one little sprue. Very, very simple to put together. Probably about the same level as the Overlord character that you put together. And of course, you get the cool little instructions to do it. One thing that I showed with the video that I did for my unboxing is, and just like it, you get the rules in the back for it. Hey, it was an elite. I was right. And that's that little symbol there. So it gives you all the rules for them in the instructions. This main one here, this is your main troop, and these are your fire warriors. And you can see you've got your little legs, your bodies. Everything's there. Again, they're really, really simple to put together. What we're going to do...
It doesn't appear to be flimsy at all.
It's not, no.
I don't have much of a frame of reference, but it certainly
compared to some of the other models that I put together and stuff, Games Workshop, especially their older stuff like this, tend to be very straightforward. They seem to be very sturdy. And in fact, nowadays, they're going more towards the less parts, easier builds to get the younger folk in. So, like babies. They're making like a range of Games Workshop babies products. You can get like build your own rattles, you get little safe glue. That's all the fabrication. Everything after for younger people. Completely speculation.
Super basic question here.
Yes.
Obviously, everything here has got embossed numbers on. I'm assuming they correspond with the numbers that are in here?
They absolutely do.
Right.
And if you look, I'll just slide this across. You can see... No, so I can just see your result. So, yeah, you'll see there. 30, 32, or 34. And it's like you can put any one of them on there.
Yeah. Oh, right.
29, 33, 31 can go on there. And with the Fire Warriors, you might even get less choice than that. It might be just all the number 2s, they all go on bodies.
Right, so it's not literally like you must put it together in this way. It's saying like these are your options?
Yes. And when we build them, I will use... I have the Index, which is like a big... Well, it's not a big army book for the Tau specifically. It's like a big list of everything from the 40k universe. And we'll look, and I'll look at the armaments, and I'll sort of guide you how I think you should arm them.
Right.
And
this
I'll
is the armory.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will tailor it, to be honest, more towards my models.
Okay.
Because I'm demons, there's no point me giving you like tank blaster guns.
I thought you were going to say something offensive towards me.
No, I want to like it would be
Yeah.
a less positive experience for yourself, and B, it would be a douchey move on my part to be like, you want to give it this big gun that's really good at blowing up tanks.
Yeah.
When I use a lot of foot slugging troops that spawn, you want templates that hit as many models as possible. But yeah, this is something I haven't actually seen. Because I haven't built a fire warrior in about 10 years. They were not this detailed, the instructions. These are the same models, to my knowledge, that I built back yonder. Back in the old 1920s or whatever. Look at those cow hooves there. Cow hoof fish people. I explain it so eloquently. So yeah, in terms of it, because this is your first unboxing, you don't really know a lot of what you're looking at. So for yours, whereas mine I was showing off the models, with yours it's more talking about why you chose said army, which we've done.
Yeah.
I've introduced you to what things are, and you can kind of correspond it to the back of the packaging.
Yeah.
And kind of where we're taking it next. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit down and we're going to build most of these together. Once you've got to the point that you're like, I can build these now, we're going to film the last couple of Fire Warriors being put together and one crisis suit. And then the character. So I've done the same with my demons.
Yeah.
I've built all bar 2 blood letters, all bar 1 of my juggernauts, which for the life of me I can't remember the name of them right now, and I haven't built the stupid cannon thing because I hate putting it together.
Right.
And I'm going to do the same as you. I'm going to film me building those last bits, and then we're going to move on. I've already sprayed, as you've seen. They were on my desk earlier, and I think a couple of Instagram pictures have seen them. Mine are already sprayed red. Because they're blood, letters of corn, blood, corn, red, etc., etc. Mindset. You're going to choose your colour. And I have actually sent you some videos from Arch Warhammer, I believe it is.
You have,
covering the Tau history and a bit about
lore,
them. Because the lore of the Tau is actually really, really interesting. I know you didn't pick them for that, but it is a happy accident. They do have one of the really, really good lores outside of, say, the Space Marines. Because they get all the lore, because they're the poster boys. Poster boy for sexual joy.
Oh my god.
That used to be their slogan back in the 80s. It wasn't. It was not. So yeah, this is really as far as we're going to go with this unboxing video. We've kind of set out the guidelines of where we're going next. So the next 2 videos from Our Tale of Two Idiots will be myself building the corn models and yourself building the last couple of Tau. As I said, I'm not going to be really douchey and just go like, these are the first ones you've ever built, build them on camera.
Build it live!
Yeah, we're going to build most of them first. And then by that point, you'll have probably chosen what colour you're going to do them. We'll spray them up that colour, and then we'll show off where we're at with it when we've got like everything from said box. And then we'll run a couple of small games using it exactly just the contents of the box against contents of my box. That sounds wrong.
But
you know what I mean.
Sounded very bad.
Yeah, it's probably as bad as it sounds. But we'll do a couple of games. Once they're fully painted, we'll show off them fully painted. Maybe again with just your ethereal, like your character, we will show you painting that. Because you'll do that last. It's like a treat for yourself. You've painted the other glove. Now paint the nice model. And mine will be of a similar ilk, except as we've already established, I hate that bloody cannon. And that's my HQ. But eventually I will put a big demon in. It'll be fine. Everybody will be happy, except you, because you'll be like, that's a big demon. I don't like him.
Big demon.
I wish you'd give me those big rail guns now. By then you'll have loads of vehicles and stuff. It'll be fine. We're and then what we'll do is the next logical step is to pick up another box of these each. But we're not going to do that for the purposes of videoing, because it's boring. Because it'll be like, oh, look, a repeat of the video you've just done. So we'll pick up something else. You'll look and you'll go, I like this for Tau. This is what I'm getting. And I will pick something of equivalent for the demons. We will show the build, the paint up, and the moving forward of it. But that's really where we're at with regards to it now. So I don't really think, unless there's anything you want to add to it, that we really need to take the video any further.
No. There's not really anything I want to add. Obviously, this isn't my first video of this sort. It's my first introduction to these characters ever.
Yep. You're going to be watching a lot. We're going to put links to the YouTube channel I was mentioning, Arch Warhammer, down below, because they've got a lot of lore videos for a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the stuff on Necromunda that's up. He's really funny. In a dry kind of way. It's kind of like the humour that we enjoy, but that most people think he's a monster. But you'll like him, he's nice. I'll pop it below. We'll keep you guys updated. If you're already on our Instagram and Twitter, you'll see that kind of stuff going up there. Maybe there'll be a couple of photos during builds. But other than that, guys, like, subscribe, click the bell, share the videos. If you guys are taking part as well, because I've heard that people have left us comments saying they're going to be interested in doing it as well, get some photos, we'll show them off. If you've got a YouTube channel and you do your video, feel free to mention us, send us a link, and we'll mention you guys in that video, because the more people who play, the bigger the hobby gets. Same with all hobbies.
It's true.
And it's just nice to see people building and getting stuff actually painted and on the table. And that's kind of what this is. It's your introduction and me just an excuse to get my ass and paint stuff. But no, anyway, I shall leave it there. So pray the dice gods, hope they smile upon you, and say goodbye, Alan.
Bye.
Bye.